a visitor. Stay a while. Stay forever.
Quite a good scene, isn't it? One man crazy, three very sane spectators.
Good news, everyone. So, the state of this thing is, and the story so far, that I would like to try if my old pack, Requiem of Calamitous Intent, would work with mods updated, and I finished with updating of said mods and fixing incompatibilities and installing and removing a few mods which are redundant. I just take out the collection because it really bugged me that it always had a message. So I sorry, I couldn't say it. So I learned again, or relearned, good, Vortex, how it goes. And I began to watch my old series where I mentioned that I should replace Persephone spell books into the another easier to reach place, let's say that much. And of course, here are the mods. You could look them over on Nexus Mods. It's really wonderful. It made me click each individual mod download link, but that way I reviewed what mods are included, and I was really satisfied that this is my only surviving mod pack. If my D drive, why isn't you are green? Okay, this is one of the new mods, and if my drive survives, then my other long developed mod packs could be recovered. Otherwise, this is the only one which I recently in elf timescale or half elf timescale rediscovered that I uploaded it here. Then came the idea to actually trying to update it. So it's late in the morning, but I'm really Makacs in Hungarian. So we Hungarians are usually say the words with a really big empathy, because you can understand it that way. So Makacs, stubborn, thank you for the help, you were right. So these are the mods, and now I will try to start this child of mad science, which has all the components of famous and interesting and really hard games like Dark Souls and Witcher and what is the last one? I will remember later if it starts up anyway. And it has all the interesting things beside all the immersity and reality, hunger, thirst, tiredness. I don't think I put in hot and cold because I transformed the terrain in a nice spring-like state, hopefully. Or I will try later because the evil warlord, overlord simulator, that was the last game, which I put together thanks to the wonderful mod makers, of course. Without them, I would be nothing. But right now, I could make a dream world when the dream isn't really good, but definitely interesting. And the other thing that, if you know the evolution of a role player in tabletop role-playing games, why are you red? We are always saying that first you are a blood pit when you maximize your character and want all the strongest things, and you want to do everything in the party so other players couldn't play, of course. Then came the phase when you put yourself in the game, and the last and most advanced phase is when you are role playing like an actor, a different personality. And now I got bored of the third, so we will try the second with a lot of games. I try to always make the character look like me. So that's it. Now I will try to start it. Alright, definitely you need to start Steam first, otherwise it won't start SKSE, but the original game menu. And this is the new place for living in. I try to change everything which either an interface or a mechanic. You can do all the things you usually could do in a more realistic game like knocking. Okay, first problem. Simple dual sheet not found. Who cares? So, good news everyone. The game could load. Now, a rather harsh testing. I'm trying to load in my previous save, which would definitely be invalidated. It's another good thing. Here are your different characters you ever started. And there is an interface, I think, when you could invite your old saves into your new game. Or something like that. So let's try it really first. I always try to save the start of the game. So what happens if I press this button? I wonder. We have music. Strange. Haven't I deactivated it? Aha! See? Of course, what is the worst? What could happen? Yes, you always have to generate this ESP by the tool Requiem's makers so nicely provided for us. And I replaced the Spell Siphon book from the Archmage quarters because I couldn't steal it really. And yes, there are new mods. This Winter Sun is a full religion mod, and we have Sunhelm, which is a survival mod.
Thank you, Tony.
Nice and quick. Oh, I have surprises for the Thieves Guilds too. But essentially, at later stages, you could transform to a Lich and have a dungeon with a horse and protect it with your own recruited monsters. Or that is the highest of my hopes, so let's keep with it because have you noticed the weather is beautiful? The grey is scintillating, the crows are singing, and the mold is flowering. Wonderful. So I think because this modpack was made to be an evil playthrough, in parentheses, as I imagine an evil playthrough, so for example in role-playing games I had friends. Just was a little bit too much eccentric. As an orc, I would like to lift up the orc race and make them intelligent, and I even mastered. So yes. It instantly kicks me out, but I made this ESP, so what are you talking about? I think it's not that ESP. Alright, and that's it. So a few days later, I will try out that will game work and could I start a new character, which we will discover together if I'm successful. Have a nice night and interesting dreams. And thus begins the saga. And I see that I have to reconfigure everything. Indeed, I would like to. So I will be Miklos. It's a name reveal. This is my username, which humans are using. I hope it will enable long names. Okay, that's it.
Thank you, K-Dub.
So the pronunciation is Miklos the 69th of normal. It would be normalish, but the E and the S won't fit. So simply call me Miklos. Welcome to Shadow of Skyrim, not Mordor, definitely not Mordor.
Thank you,
And
twerk.
I have to
Oh
set
God.
up
Okay.
everything again because of the version changes. I
Twerk.
couldn't use the mod which
I forgot I even
saves
had
and
twerk in my
loads your
Celtics too.
settings independently. Nice. I just did it around 475 times. Okay, a long pause. Alright, after all the settings, now I dared
Thank
to
you,
open
Nigel.
my inventory, which will begin the Requiem
Cartoon?
installation. It always popped up on my screen that please do. But first I set up all the things
Thank you.
which I can.
I'm just waiting the song to end so I don't break the mood with the twerk. There you go.
Alright,
Find the
it's
twerk song.
installed now. And it's a first important thing in Requiem. You need to choose your 3 beginning skills wisely, because if you don't have a skill, you can't use that function. For example, if you don't understand to use bows, you don't have the bow skill, you couldn't even shoot them. But best thing if you look after Requiem and read up on it a bit, or watch my series about it, where I slowly detail these differences for you. By the way, when first starting up the game, be extremely patient, because as you can see in my notification log mods, you have to wait a pretty long time. These were all the messages which popped up as the mod slowly started after each other. So just wait and be patient, and if nothing popping up on your window, then do something else only.
Oh my God, Tony!
Keep in mind that after starting the game, you have a few mods which you need to be activated from the settings menu, enabled, and then wait for it to activate. A nice tip, yeah?
Oh my goodness, thank you so much. Thank you.
Don't mention it. You also need to deactivate the carrying capacity modifier in Sahem, otherwise you will have a negative carrying capacity.
Only 9 H5 left.
So these are the things you should take care of. Not so simple, but more simple with Vortex, that the mods from my collection will get to your computer. Please, on the homepage of the mod collection, look at the fuck you section, that I will detail some settings, like I just told you before. And now I should twerk, I think. Some, because I'm happy.
Alright, I'm just gonna do my twerk then, and then we can start the topic.
Oh, you do the twerking. Thank you very much. Then I just lay back and watch it.
I'm gonna get a better music.
If you think so, but I like this music, I have no problem with it. But you know better. Oh, now I see what you meant by changing the music. All right, very good, very nice. So this is the carrying capacity weight penalty option you need to deactivate. And of course, I check all the settings and I will explain later all of them to you. I think I will, because I don't see it, color based, horizontal. Maybe I should set it to color and alpha based, not to take up from the screen if I'm alright. And usually I decrease the amount of hunger, thirst, and exhaustion. Now it's on 10, but later I will change it to 3, for example, or 5, because otherwise I need to stuff myself all the time with food and drink and sleep, and that is not the hero's way. I'm honestly happy that it comes to get like this and it's working, and I hope I will spread the anguish, the sadness, and the evil which this modpack should represent. Alright, I will get into the settings and build my character, but that really will be only in the next
Thank
part
you.
of this video series. So right now, goodbye. Please like a favorite and share my wisdom to show me how nice and how you like these videos of me in this topic. Thank you again, dear viewer, and please keep watching me. Goodbye and have a nice time, and may you see a lot of twerking, not from me.
No, no private. I'm changing my topic here.